In this problem, we want to write the IUPAC name for this Fisher projection. So we have to tackle a couple of different things here. The first will be the RNS configuration at the chiral center, and then we have to then develop the IUPAC name for it. Now, one way to go about this would be to convert this into a non-Fisher projection skeletal structure with the appropriate dash and wedge notation, and then name it from there. But I prefer just to stick with the Fisher projection. Let's first deal with our chiral center, which is right here. The second cross is not a chiral center because there's just 2 hydrogen on that. We know that by definition of the Fisher projection that our horizontal groups are wedges. So I can put wedges on the H and the Cl here. And let's prioritize the groups around the chiral center. Cl would be 1. Then we're comparing the methyl carbon and this carbon. Well, this carbon has 2 hydrogen and a carbon attached. This methyl carbon just has 3 hydrogen attached. So we're going to give priority to this carbon. Methyl will be 3, hydrogen 4. So now if we draw in our arrow from 1 to 2 to 3, this is going around to the right. But priority 4 is out. So that means it's really the S configuration. So this chiral center has an S assignment. From here, we want to find our longest continuous carbon chain, and that will be this methyl carbon all the way through this ethyl group. So we have a chain of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons, which is just that. Next, we can number our chain. And the only substituent on this chain is the Cl group. So we're going to number from the end closest to the Cl. It's a 5 carbon chain. Right, there's no need to do this as the zigzag skeletal structure. You can do it directly from the Fisher. I'm just doing this to provide some extra clarity. So a 5 carbon chain is pentane. Right, then we have the chlorine group at 2. And we know already that that is the S configuration. And for the S, that is actually a dashed group. With that being our only substituent, we just label that as a 2-chloro. So for our IUPAC name, it's 2-chloropentane. Now we do want to identify the configuration at the chiral center in front of the name, so I'm going to put S in front of the name.